Well, hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail. You're very welcome to the channel. And as you can see, we're back in LOUGHBRICKLAND and we're back in the graveyard of St. Mellon's Parish Church. And I want to show you a grave here. Now, can't make any names out or any dates out. And as you can see, it's pretty well broken up and partially covered by the grass, as you can see. But what I did make out was this very clear skull and crossbones. Isn't that fantastic? That has to be one of the clear skulls and crossbones that I've ever come across in any of the graveyards. So you're talking probably 1700s, maybe even the 1600s. But I would say probably the 1700s. But I want to take you and show you the grave of a minister. And that was the Reverend Jeffrey LEFROY. And he was Dean of Dromore. Now, he was born on the 25th of March, 1809. And he died on the 10th of December, 1885. Now, he was pastor of this parish for 49 years and 6 months. But as I say, he was also the Dean of Dromore. Now, Marmaduke Whitechurch built the church here, but it was destroyed during the 1641 rebellion. And so the church was rebuilt on the same site as Marmaduke's old church. And it was rebuilt here in 1688. And the tower and the spire were added in 1821, 1823. And then the church underwent a complete refurbishment in 1876 under the direction of Dean Jeffrey LEFROY. So that's the main body there of the church, and then that's the tower and the spire, of course, on top of it. As you can see. So I've already done a video on Marmaduke Whitechurch and the church here. But I wanted to mention the grave of the minister, Jeffrey LEFROY. So I'm going to show you in here. I showed you in the first part, but I'm going to show you in again. Never been inside this church myself. It seems very spacious. On the outside it doesn't look as big, but when you look inside it looks pretty big. So I'm going to take you and show you this minister's grave, but before I do, I want to show you a shop that's actually in the centre of LOUGHBRICKLAND. And it's a chemist shop, but it has a massive significance here in LOUGHBRICKLAND because it used to be a politician's house, but now it's a chemist shop. And it's just up the town there. So if you can see the Texaco garage, and that they're actually building there, that was the Methodist Church. I've done a video on that. And then you can see a blue sign there on a house, and that's actually the chemist. But that was Enoch Paul's house, believe it or believe it not. Enoch Paul used to live in that house. And of course he was an Ulster Unionist member, party member, politician, but he was also in the Conservative Party. And of course he made his speech on Rivers of Blood, and the Rivers of Blood speech actually ended his career in politics. So a very controversial figure, of course. And then that building there is the spire of the Roman, or the tower, should I say, of the Roman Catholic Church. But I'm going to take you down now, and I'm going to show you the grave of the Reverend Jeffrey LEFROY, or LEFROY. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. I think it's LEFROY, LEFROY. It actually sounds French. So this is the grave here. And the IHS there is actually for Christ. That's what it stands for. So the inscription says, Jeffrey LEFROY, Dean of Dromore, for 49 years and 6 months, pastor of this parish church. He died on the 10th of December 1885, aged 76, in Christ, in peace. And then it says, and Helena, his wife, born 27th of January 1820, died 7th of May 1908 at Killiney in County Dublin. And then it says, her children rise up and call her blessed. And of course, that's from Proverbs 31, verse 28, which is known as the virtuous wife. So certainly, Helena must have been a virtuous wife to the Reverend Jeffrey LEFROY. And as I say, he was minister here for 49 years, 6 months, and he was also the Dean of Dromore. So quite amazing. So thanks for watching, and God bless.